video, and I'm really sorry because I feel like I haven't filmed. I feel like that because I haven't filmed for my main channel in about, literally, it's coming up to 2 weeks. So I feel very strange about it. But basically, since I filmed the last one, I just haven't felt like I wanted to film. So I've just thought, you know what, there's no pressure on this channel either anymore, Dina. You know my attitude for my vlog channel where there's no pressure, everything's all fun and chilling. I'm gonna try and have that attitude with this channel, and then maybe that will have like an effect, another, what's that effect called, Sid? You know, it'll have that effect where it makes me be more consistent. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not promising anything. But anyway, H&M, most of you will already know, have released a modest clothing collection just before Ramadan started. By the way, happy Ramadan! It's day 2. So this released, I think, literally just before Ramadan started. Gotta get that Ramadan money in. They're releasing the collection in 2 halves. So they just released the first half. The rest of the collection is going to be released on the 24th of May, isn't it, Sid? That's what I read anyway. So I went online and checked it out. I mean, I tried to check it out. I tried to go online and check it out. It was very, very difficult for me and Sid to actually find the items that were kind of advertised everywhere, and there's loads of articles on it. But if you actually go on the H&M UK website, because I'm from the UK, there isn't kind of anywhere, you know, when you go on H&M and you go on collections or campaigns, there isn't really anywhere that advertised it, and it's called the LTD collection, isn't it? So there was nowhere that said LTD, you know, Ramadan collection or modest collection. There wasn't anything that advertised it on the website, so it was very difficult to find. And basically, how me and Sid managed it was, we looked out for the brown model / Asian looking model, because they picked this specific model to model that whole collection. So that's how we kind of found all the pieces randomly on the website. We had a lot of problems as well, I think, with seeing the item and then clicking on it and putting it in our basket, and then it completely disappearing off the website all of a sudden. Most of the items were out of stock. Look, I ain't gonna lie, okay? I wasn't really excited. I mean, I was excited when I heard that they're doing that, although I'm still really miffed and pissed about the accidental image with the black boy that happened very recently, by the way. Everyone seems to have forgotten that that still happened very recently. H&M still did that, even though now we're all going, I'm multi-fashion. Loads of brands are getting on it now. It's quite questionable to me. Anyway, don't want to be too negative. I was excited, sorry, when I heard that they're releasing a modest line, but when I saw the pieces, I was like, huh? It looks just like regular H&M, bruh. Okay, but what I will say is I do like how they weren't, I like how they would look nice if you wear a headscarf or if you don't wear a headscarf, and they're modest either way. So anyway, I ordered what I could, pretty much, and I ordered it in sizes that I thought would fit with my bump. I don't know if they will. I don't know if I'm even going to try them on because, like I said, I don't actually like most of these pieces. I just ordered them in so that I could show it to you guys, because I know a lot of you guys might be excited or might be tempted. So I literally just ordered it so that you guys can see. I am planning on returning all of it though, just so you know, unless suddenly I like something. Also, can we just talk about how so many brands, when they do this, they release like a modest line just before Ramadan, conveniently. This is the thing, you see, whenever they do this, their inspiration is so heavily inspired by Muslim cultures around the world, isn't it? So for example, this is the most obvious one. Listen, right, okay, it's basically a kaftan, isn't it? It's this lilac dress. First of all, okay, when you get these traditional Muslim pieces of clothing, you know, from different cultures around the world, they're normally a lot cheaper than what H&M prices it, yeah? When H&M does it, which is basically cultural appropriation. First of all, yeah, I've said this so many times, okay? When brands want to do a modest line, things like that, we're all supposed to sit here and go, yay! It's worked! We've been included! The work here is done! Alhamdulillah. But then, at the same time, you're excluding us even more because we've got a whole category just for us, which is a pile of shit compared to the rest of the website, and it's just got cultural and ethnic influences in the clothes. We can already get that stuff, can't we, Sid? Sid is Pakistani, yeah? his traditional clothes is full of beadwork. Beautiful clothing, yeah? H&M's gonna half-ass it and sell it for 70 quid. Do you get me? While you're being inclusive, you're also not really, because my whole argument with modest fashion and how hard it is to shop on the high street, which I don't think it is hard to shop on the high street anymore, by the way. How the whole thing started was the fact that we like what's on the high street. It just needs a few adjustments. So it just needs maybe like a slightly longer sleeve, or a not see-through top half, or that skirt is perfect, but instead of stopping at knee length, could you just bring it down to the ankles a bit and it would be perfect? You know what I mean? We're not asking brands to sell us what our cultures around the world have already invented. We're not asking for that, are we, Sid? We're not, right? And you know what also really annoys me? I don't know what went on behind the scenes with H&M or all the other brands that have done this. I don't know what went on behind the scenes. But it seems to me like they're not working with actual Muslims, or not actual Muslims. They're not working with actual modest dressers and people who have this style of dress. They're not actually working with these people. They're not working with modest fashion bloggers, because any modest fashion blogger would have turned around and said, that is just a kaftan. Okay, so it's a bit boring.
How long have you been doing this?
It's coming, guys, it's going to be my 10-year anniversary so soon.
How many times has a brand come up to you and asked for your input?
Right, so I'm just going to get onto this, right? Okay. It's very rare that a brand will ask for my input. Okay, forget me, yeah? It's not all about you, love. All right, Dina, I know. But all the other modest fashion bloggers, and I'm not just referring to Muslims and hijabis, because that's like irrelevant. I am referring to the humongous platform that there is out there now of modest fashion bloggers, and that includes women who are not Muslim, by the way, so many, FYI, and women who do not wear a headscarf, women who do not cover their hair, because covering your hair, so many people mistake it as that is the only modest thing. It's very rare that brands, I think, actually work with modest fashion bloggers to help them with their decision making. But the thing is, if you think about it, why would they? Because look, the pieces are all sold out already. Like, they know it's going to be hot. Like, people are just going to, yeah, this is for me, let's buy it. But if you just actually look at the pieces and look at everything else that H&M sells, it's not that different. And the different pieces are literally just cultural appropriation. This is the first piece. It's a lovely lilac colour, and it has very, very basic embroidery down the front. With a pleat. It looks like galabeya.
It literally looks like something you got from Southall.
It literally looks like something you got from Southall, or literally, if you go to Dubai and you haven't bought anything, but you're just dying to buy something, so you pick up a galabeya from the airport. That's what it looks like. Straight off the back, I'm just looking through, and it's actually see-through, so that would just be another problem for a modest dresser. You would still have to wear something underneath, because your knicker lines would show. It's not even lined, bruh. It's just the one that's like 50 quid. It's not a modest clothing line if you have the same issues that you do with not modest dresses. Yeah, where you have to wear leggings, or you have to wear a bloody petticoat skirt thing underneath. It's the same problem. So why would I buy this? It's so annoying, like how we should sit there and applaud them, when it's like, if you're gonna do it and you want to sell to us, don't half-ass it. Why are you half-assing it? You're a huge brand. You can see the sales power that this marketing tool of modest fashion has. So why half-ass it when you know you are gonna get your money back? Like, put some effort into it and do it properly. Or don't do it and just include us in your regular lines, because we shop there anyway and we make the adjustments that we need anyway, like we would have to with this dress, where I'd have to wear something underneath, otherwise you would see my knickers. So then what's the difference from this and any other regular maxi dress? Do you get me? I'm not negative. It's a step in the right direction. But please, brands, you know, next year when you want to do it again, or you want to do it now, contact someone who's in the field. Contact people who dress by these modest guidelines and actually ask for help. I did manage to get a coordinated set, which I thought was quite nice. And yeah, I think this was my favourite in the collection. this coordinated set. Basically because I thought it's a co-ord, and I love co-ord.
I'm not even sure if that's it, isn't it?
Huh?
Do they have the brand model on it?
Guys, guess what? I don't actually even think this was part of the collection. That's how difficult it was to figure it out because they haven't advertised it clearly, so I actually don't know. But I like it.
Nice trousers. Actually, I might try this outfit on because that could be a nice outfit. And then to go with it is like a nice tunic. Well, they've called it a blouse. My bad. Here's the top. Ooh. Oh, I got that very big and all. Is that the front? No, so that's the front. Buttons down it. And on the back, you've got a nice necktie, which I thought was cute. I thought this was a really nice summer set, right?
Are you sure that's a part of it? I don't think
it is part of it. The model, well, I don't know if it's, no, I'm pretty sure it's part of it. Wouldn't they have, you know, if it's a whole different collection, wouldn't they have it called LTD on another tag like they do with HM Conscious and all their other ones?
No, because Muslims don't mean shit.
That's what I'm saying. This always happens, you know, like just before Ramadan, a brand suddenly releases a Ramadan collection or a modest wear line, and it's like, and I look at the pieces and I'm like, these were just pieces that you were releasing anyway, and you just collated a few of them and put them under this title, so you're half-assing it, which is just annoying. But clearly some of these have been designed specifically because that kaftan is just so like traditional looking. It's just tradition. It's just traditional. It's just traditional clothing, which is annoying because we can already get that. Like, we can get traditional clothing. So you haven't helped us. You haven't helped. You haven't made the shopping easier because we can already get that. Like, I could have got you a better one to stock in H&M. Do you get me? But I think this is really cute though. Like, I would have bought this anyway, just seeing it in regular H&M. So I might try that on, potentially keep that for the summer, especially with my big old prego body. I mean, like, what do you think about it? Because, you know, I've ranted about this kind of thing before when D&G came out with their abayas as well. I rant about these things a lot. And honestly, it loses me a lot of potential work. It loses me a lot of work, but sometimes I just can't help but have an opinion. I just can't help it. And I'm not being rude because, listen, right? As much as I hate what happened with H&M a few months ago with the black child model, I still shop at H&M. It's such a humongous high street brand that I get so many of my essentials from that it's actually difficult not to. It's difficult not to. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm, you know, boycotting and I just can't help but have an opinion. It's like you can be a fan of something, but when they do something half-assed or when they do something completely wrong, you got to call it out. When I finally got my confirmation of your order has been purchased, I realised I'd bought 2 of these when I thought I'd bought the brocade, the jacquard one, which looked also very traditional, but it looked like it had more potential than this one, didn't it? Like, it looked like I might actually want to wear it, even though it's nothing I haven't seen before and it was just another traditional piece of clothing. Yeah, I didn't manage to get it. Also, in the pictures, there was this burnt orange kind of coordinated set, which was basically an Asian suit. And it was really, really nice, actually. But it was basically an Asian suit. So you know. It didn't make sense. Like, it was a shalwar.
It's just a top and bottom. It's not a shalwar.
Yeah, but it was... So the top was like Asian style. It came up mid-thigh, straight. You can get inspiration from the cuts and the, you know, and everything, but I don't know. It just seemed all very half-assed. This next piece is bright blue. Here it is. So, okay, first of all, how the hell is this modest? How is this different to what they already sell? This dress comes up just past your knee. Okay. The front, okay, it's long sleeved, but it's all see-through. So, like, how is that different? And then there's like an overlapping thing here. Is it even lined? It's lined, but if you guys can see where the lining stops, that has always been really annoying for me when I shop on the high street, when I shop in H&M. That the lining on maxi skirts or long skirts stops higher and way higher than the actual length of it, because I'm like, I still have to wear something underneath. So not only am I going to be wearing 2 layers already because it's lined with something sheer on top, but now I have to wear the 3rd layer to bring the see-throughness down past. Do you get me? Do you get me? The sleeves are actually quite nice, the way the sleeves are designed the pleats there. That's actually quite nice. The problem with it is it's nothing different to regular H&M. However, the prices are different because the prices are more expensive. An off-white top, and it's just something that you can just get anywhere. And I was like, how is this? It just really annoys me because we get so excited and we're like, yay! And then you don't want to let everyone know that you're disappointed with it because it's like you feel like you should just appreciate what you get given. But it's like you clearly, like, I don't know. Anyway, I do like the colour of this. Oh, this is a nice fabric. This one's nice. I like the colour of this. That actually looks like a very handy top. And I picked that up in a size 12. So this was another coordinated set that they had, which was like this dusted mint green colour, which I actually really liked, but I couldn't get my hands on the top. So I thought I'd get the trousers anyway, just to show you guys the print. It's like a jacquard fabric again, and then right at the bottom you can see diamante detailing. And then at the back of the trousers, guys, is this little split over here. Can you see that little split detail on the back? Which is very, very cute.
What I find funny is they said, oh, let's make a Ramadan collection. Let's just make it jacquard.
Let's make it jacquard because that looks like those guys over there.
And then we've got these other pieces that seem like regular H&M. Let's just chuck that in there too.
So you don't even have like your kind of essentials, your modest wear essentials that would have been really handy for a lot of us. It's a disappointment. There is still a second collection, a second half coming out in the collection. We'll see what that is like. Hopefully it makes you think, oh, now I get it all. Yeah, that whole thing all makes sense. It all put together nicely. Yeah, hopefully it is. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna try and get hold of those pieces right now. I don't feel like I want to. However, if I see those pieces and I'm like, oh my God, my opinion has fully changed, the tables have turned, and I want to share that, then I will try and get hold of those pieces and do a video on it.
You've worked with them before. We did a blog post for them.
I have worked with H&M before. I did a blog post for them on that campaign, the Ladylike campaign. It was a good campaign. That's what I'm saying. I don't hate H&M, but like, they could have done this so much better. It could have been amazing. But we'll see what the second half looks like. If it looks appetizing, I'll try and get hold of it and do a video, and it will be really, really positive, and I'll try it on, and I love the pieces. But there are 3 things in there that I really like. No, 4 things that I really like. You know, the mint green trousers, I just couldn't get hold of the top. There's the blue coordinated set, which I really like, and there's the really handy white top. But in general, it's a slight disappointment. I really didn't want to be negative, but I feel like, why should we just settle for anything? Really, that, like, and this is not because I'm like, you know, I've been blogging about modest fashion for 10 years and I wear a scarf on my head and all that. Like, even if I didn't, modest fashion would be my day-to-day and I would still be disappointed. Do you get me? Overall, just to wrap this up, after Sid's little summary, you know, we're heading in the right direction with the inclusivity thing, but people need to maybe not think about it too much. We are looking for what's already on the high street to just be more inclusive for everyone. Modest fashion is basically a style of clothing that includes everyone. That's all it is, because it just means adding a few more layers or adding a bit more length. That's all it means. Anyway, whatevs. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Till next time. Bye! We're not looking for galabiyas.
Hey, let's make them galabiyas.
Let's make them galabiyas. I don't want a galabiya, bro. I want that nice shirt that I saw. I just need the back of it to cover my ass. That's all I need. Oh well.
Let's make them on this line. Let's dress them like they need. Let's dress them like they should be.
Back home.
Let's dress them like they should be dressed.
Guys, I literally just tried this one on because I was packing everything up ready. This is what I said in the video was my favourite one, and I actually really like it. Isn't this nice, Sid? As a prego, I think I got it in size 14. Pretty much fits perfectly. I mean, look, even by the shoulders. The trousers are in a 14. I would show you up top, but it's just open. Like, there's no chance they're closing. So if the wind, you know, goes woo, you're just going to see baby bump. But obviously if I wasn't pregnant, they'd fit. Back of the shirt is so cute because of the little kind of tie. It's very, very comfortable. It's giving me very, very Indonesian batik vibes. But I do like this set, and I'm thinking of keeping it because I think it's very... Oh yes, also I didn't notice that at the bottom there, there's a little kind of slit detail. Right, I'm just going to hold this here because I think it's see-through. I thought I'd try this top on as well because, well, they're the two kind of things that I said I liked. So I thought, well, let's try them on then. Let's open the light a sec. So this is the top that I liked. Remember, it's a size 12. So considering how huge my stomach actually is, that's a good fit, I think. Anyway, these are the only two I'm showing you what they look like on. I do like this though. I do.